All right, it's a rematch 4 years in the making as President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump will go head-to-head in their first presidential debate. But this will be very different than the last time. The men have switched places, so to speak. Biden is now president. Trump is the challenger. And this time it will only be Biden, Trump, and the moderators in the room. John Carlin and WSLS political analyst Ed Lynch are here with some perspective. Gentlemen.
Well, thank you, Appy and Ed. Thank you for joining us. And I'll look forward to hearing what you have to say after the debate tonight on 10 News at 11. But the polling numbers so far nationally are suggesting that Trump is leading on some of the really important issues to the most people. And by that, I'm talking about inflation, talking about border security. Those issues tend to rise towards the top. So right here now in June, before this debate, is it fair to say that Trump is the leader in the race overall?
I think it is, and I'm not the only one. One of the more prominent pollsters in the country just yesterday said, you know, this race is no longer a toss-up. Donald Trump is the favorite. And the fact that Joe Biden is behind on so many of those important issues, behind Trump's numbers, is one of the things that makes this just an extraordinary debate, because it's a debate of the general election. But one of the candidates, President Biden, is really still fighting for the nomination. If he doesn't do well tonight, if he doesn't do pretty well tonight, there's a very good chance he'll be replaced as the nominee.
You think so, really?
Yeah, well, it depends on how badly he does. If he does badly, I don't think he will. I think he'll do just fine. But that pressure is on. He's sort of in the position of a team that's down 3-0 in a 7-game series. He has to win, but that's only the first step to actually winning the election.
Okay, so what does Joe Biden have to do to win tonight?
Joe Biden has to be confident. He has to be articulate. He has to be able to put sentences together without losing his place, without mumbling. He needs to look alert through the whole thing. This seems to be setting the bar pretty low. And the Republicans actually haven't done themselves any favor by emphasizing this, you know, Joe Biden is old, Joe Biden is senile, because literally if he doesn't fall down or freeze up, he's won the debate tonight.
Oh, okay. So what does Trump have to do then on his side?
Trump's need tonight can be summarized in 2 words: stay calm. If he doesn't start shouting, even with the mic turned off, if he doesn't start ranting, if he sticks to the issues, kind of pulls a Ronald Reagan, you know, there you go again, as opposed to being very angry, then he's going to come out of this just fine.
Okay. And now let's look at the state of Virginia. It has been voting Democratic the last several election cycles. But there are indications that Virginia is back in the purple zone.
Yes.
So which means the candidates may be coming here, perhaps. So is Virginia in play?
The Trump campaign certainly thinks that Virginia is in play. They just announced 2 days ago they're opening offices here. They're going to send staff here. They're going to spend money here. I think that the election of Governor Youngkin had something to do with this. It sort of moved Virginia from solid blue into possibly purple. And I think that's where it is now. And both the Roanoke College poll and the AARP poll show Biden and Trump tied here in Virginia. Considering the fact that Biden won by 10 points the last time, that's quite a movement in 4 years.
All right, so tonight they've got these special rules in place, right? The microphone will only be on for the person who is supposed to be speaking.
Right.
So you can't get these back and forth, out of control things where the moderator can't maintain decorum on the set. Who does that benefit the most?
I think it probably benefits Donald Trump, because if he does start interrupting, if he does start going off script the way he did in the first debate with Biden the last time, it's not going to be as obvious and it's not going to be audible. Republicans, of course, would make the argument that the best thing he can do is let President Biden talk on and on and on. I think President Biden will probably benefit from not being interrupted, because he doesn't react well to being interrupted. I don't think he's used to it. Bear in mind, incumbent presidents rarely do well in the first debate of an election cycle, because it has been so long since anybody's really challenged them.
Interesting. Okay, and then they've got 4 years of record that they have to run on and defend and so forth. So, but we're out of time. But the next time we chat on TV will be after the debate tonight at 11.
That's right.
All right. Ed Lynch, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.